There's a hit right there. Big hit. Oh, the persistence paid off, guys. We've got a donkey, a big fat green bean bag on the end of the line.
If you want the gills, we got the skills right here at 302 Fishing. Good morning, welcome back to the channel here. If you're brand new, you're still hanging around and you haven't already done so, smash that subscribe button, click that notification bell. Give us a big fat thumbs up if you like this episode, help us out in the suggested videos, and of course, drop a comment below. Guys, and of course, if you consider, follow us on Instagram. Address is right there on the bottom left-hand side of the screen at 302 Fishing. Help us out and increase our followers on that platform as well. Let's get into it, guys. I'm just coming out here. I'm just testing some baits out here on our hidden gem pond that we like to come to. And the baits of choice we're going to come with, you've seen it out here before. We're going to come out here with the Chatterbaits Junior Contender. That's the gizzard shad because that bait is inside of this pond. First time ever, we're going to come out with a hidden Super Spook Junior. That's Florida bass is that color. And of course, we got the traditional Chatterbait, excuse me, not Chatterbaits, but Z-Man Chatterbait. We've got black and blue, and of course, we've got white because our bluegill and gizzard shad, as I mentioned earlier, that will match that hatch. If that all doesn't work, guys, of course, we come down to the plastics, be deliberate and slow, and hopefully, once we get all these baits out here and we start casting everything around, we come out lucky and come out with a big fat green bean bag right at the end of the episode. So let's get over to the pond. Let's try to make it happen today.
So we're going to start off our episode. We're going to try the Topwater bait. I don't have 100% confidence this is going to get something on the end of the line, but it's worth a try. But we're going to come out again with the Hedden Super Spook Junior. This is a Florida bass. This is a walk dog bait. Normally we would tie with a Palomar knot, but today we have a loop knot on here to help that bait come across the water in a zigzagging motion, and that one knocker that's in there should be able to attract the fish in with the vibration as well. So give me a couple seconds. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it, and we'll get those other baits out there, and we're going to try to see if we can produce today. But it'd be pretty cool to get something hitting off this. We had that Topwater episode at the end of that one episode we filmed with the Strike King Banshee series buzz bait. So we're going to try another style of bait and see if that's able to produce. But this is my favorite time of the year, the topwater season. Love the massive blow-ups when you get them. As we're casting, again, we got a little bit of time here as this sun is rising. We've got a little bit of shade right here, but once it gets above that canopy, you know, it's going to be curtains because topwater is not too much when you have that sun real high. Oh, there's a wake right behind it. And then the prime times to use these baits, first thing in the morning and right before sunset. That's when you get your big old bites. Again, off to a slow and somewhat late start today, but a little bit earlier than last time we were out. So most of the casts I was doing little jerks just to make it go back and forth like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and lengthen my jerk so that it makes it a little bit longer in its S formation as it's going across the top of the water. And then we're going to throw a couple more casts right in this section. I'm going to walk a little further down on my left hand side here where I see some shaded area and throw it over there possibly. But nothing's willing to take on it right now. All right, let me see if I can carefully get down this shoreline here. I just want to get a little bit more further cast. I haven't seen any bluegills darting off yet. I would think that these fish would come after this bait because we do have a lot of gizzard shad that, again, surface up the top. They get all chased around by these bass. But we're not seeing that right yet. But one day we're gonna get a topwater fish to hit on this bait. There's got to be one of them that says, "Hey, I'm gonna be different on this pond." All right, let's wrap this up a little bit. We'll toss it around a little bit later on and see what happens. But again, we don't want to spend too much time on something we know it's not going to work too well on a pond that doesn't yield that type of fish. Tell you one thing, the mosquitoes are out now. They're all over my face. This place is savage when it comes to the mosquitoes. All right, back and forth with the baits we go. Chatterbait. I have a new trailer that we're using on the back of it because it's the first time I've seen it. I actually went up to get my son, as you heard me on the last episode, picked him up from college because he's done his semester. And I saw him sitting on the shelf, so I had to pick up 2 packs. We got the green pumpkin purple 5-inch dart by Guggen Baits, and I have a pearl one that can go on the white one to imitate the shad. This is to imitate the bluegill. But we're gonna go with the darker color first. And let's see if this little bugger can bring these mamas in. But again, looks, you know, pretty much like a fluke that you get, zoom fluke. But it's a pretty unique color. That's why I kind of picked it up. I like fishing this pond with the chatterbaits because this is one of the few ponds you can come here where there's little to no resistance on that bait whatsoever. It rides true from the time you cast it out there to the time you bring it to the tip. Oop, that was a hit. There you go. There you go. Oh, man. That was a 3-pounder that was on there, man. Hopefully you guys saw that right in front of us. Wow. There you go. Oh. Man, that sucked, man. But again, that's why they call it fishing. Boy, there's a fish that just jumped over here, pretty decent size. Maybe they're chasing bluegills. Maybe this might be the bait. Oh, that was a hit, solid hit. Wow. Crazy how you switch up to one bait and fish just immediately gravitate right to it. We're definitely getting a lot of surfacing out here. We had a couple out this way, and then a really big one that was right behind me. Come on, man. Nice bucket mouth. Give me one. It's pretty cool. Did you see that blackbird come right in front of the screen there? That's pretty close. Fish right there. There's a good one, real good one. Yes, real good one, guys. Real good one. Nice. Don't jump, don't jump. All right there. Oh my goodness gracious. There you go, right there, guys, right in front of us. He is struggling to get out of there. Really nice one, really nice one. All right, that's definitely a weighable fish. They're cruising the shorelines. You can clearly tell that's what they're doing because all you have to do is look at the belly. It's full. All right, man, that dart did its thing. I'm glad I put that on there, man. But let's get our rod out of the water and the gunk. And we'll go ahead and get a quick weight on this fish and give her a quick release. But let me get out in the sun here so you guys can see the pretty colors, of course. Nice iridescence up top. Pretty fish. All right, we're all good. You can see it. Get a little quick weight going on here. And see what this little bugger weighs. Oh, calm down. All right, that's a good way to start off. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. That's very respectable. But 2 fish off of the black and blue chatterbait with the 5-inch Guggen. Again, green pumpkin, purple dart on the end of it. Let's go ahead and give a little quick revive. The fish is already ready to go. You can see he's spunky. Look, he's ready to go. Come on. And she's going. All right. We gotta fix the dart. It almost got yanked off there, man. That fish wanted that thing in the worst way. But you can see the colors. It literally looks like it's imitating a bluegill. All those colors that you see in the bluegill bodies. I'm not surprised that they're hitting that bait. All right, biggin'. Let's go. I gotta make a concerted effort to try to get up earlier in the morning. I know it's gonna be rough on myself right here, but it gets really hot really quick in this state. And you can sit here and drink gallons and gallons of water, man, and still be dehydrated. I'm gonna throw a couple more casts. Again, I'm gonna walk a little further down the shoreline to my left and a little to my right. And then we'll start moving around the edges of this pond. Back in the corners, and of course over where our homeowner allows us to fish on his property. I got a feeling we're gonna get another one on this bait here. I always have full confidence with chatterbaits in this pond as well as the oakster. We tend to get them on all 3 colors, black, blue, white, and we always get them on chartreuse and white as well. Very popular colors. If you guys get those 3 colors, you'll never go wrong. Again, of course, you want to try to get a trailer that kind of matches the bait you have too as well. Let's take a walk down here real quick here. I'm gonna go to this one bush right here, just cast a little further down. I gotta be careful right along here. I don't know if you can notice right there, there's a lot of root systems here, so I can't be too close to the shore. But they like to hide in these little gaps in these roots. And hopefully we can just get one to dart out and get that bait. But the chatterbait is just as effective without the trailer too. Sometimes when you're feeling short strikes, take the trailer off and the fish will just engulf that bait just as well. I've caught some big ones without the actual trailer on the end of it. Isn't that so calming listening to all the songbirds out here? Got the wind lightly wisping through the leaves of these trees. Very soothing. This is when the big boys get separated from the little boys, when you have this long gap of time right here, because most people, they give up and they roll home when there's fish not biting. If you're true and you're a real fisherman, you battle on through that quietness until it picks back up again. So we're gonna work our way down over to the open spot where I mentioned we're gonna be coming back at, where we originated ourselves at the beginning of this episode. And then we'll get that other chatterbait. We're gonna take the swim bait off and put the white chatterbait on to save the time from tying another bait onto where we have that black and blue one. So we'll have 2 chatterbaits going on right now. There's the white chatterbait that we have right here. And again, we've got the 5-inch pearl dart that we're gonna be using on the end of that. Give me a couple seconds to wrap it up on the end of another rod. And see if we can pick up that next bass. Let's see if we can reignite this fire again. Got to keep the tip up a little bit here since I'm close to the shoreline, so it's not riding the bottom so much. Wow, big gigantic jump right out here, right where we just came from. Huh. Oh, there you go, fish on. That was a solid hit, real solid hit. Oh my goodness gracious, did you see that, guys? Wow, that thing leapt about a foot out of the air. Gigantic hit. Dang it, that's a second fish we missed. I had to take a step back. That was a beautiful fish that hit on the end of that line, and boy, oh boy. I'm really hoping these two misses turn out to be a final big bang on the third try, and we don't lose it and bring in a big old fat green bean bag. But that was a long time until we got that strike right there. It was a massive strike. Oh man, oh man. I'm grinding, guys, I'm grinding. You can see it. After this cast, I'm gonna go ahead and walk to my car, and we're gonna get a stinger on. Now that I'm thinking of it. All right, let me go over there and get those hooks. Hydration and our stinger hooks. As I mentioned to you a few episodes ago, size matters when it comes to these stingers. I went down in size on the stingers that we were using before, because remember, the paddle tails kept getting stuck inside these hooks. So now they're a little bit shorter. We're really not gonna have to worry about too much about it on this right here, because again, it's just a dart. It's got a little forked tail in it, but they do sometimes wrap underneath this part right here, but not as much. But we're almost to where we need to be. Let's get these on there and see if we can try to keep these fish on the end of the bait. But these hooks are very, very simple. It's got plastic right on here. All you gotta do again is put it through the center right there, stick it on. If we can get it there. Stick it on and she's good to go. And that tail's got a lot of room to move around. But the only thing that's working right now are the chatterbaits, which I'm not surprised by. Whew. Stifling out here. I have 100% confidence that we will get something over here. It can range anywhere from a small dink all the way up to a big fat green bean bag. I just gotta exude that confidence out into that water and will that fish on the end of one of these buggers, since this is the only thing that's getting something on. But I think I'm gonna go back out here with the black blue first. But this water is really, really dropping. There's a fish right there. There's a, oh, it's a decent one. All right, there you go. Man, these fish are smashing the crap out of this bait. Yes, stinger fish, I think. Hold on, nope. I took 3 casts. And he got, again, the main hook. He totally missed. He totally missed the stinger. Look at the tail there, guys. See the bumps on it and everything else like that? But it looks like they're still kind of bedding because that tail is still red. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and get this fish on the way. Boom, she's gone. Is that a positive sign that things are starting to liven back up again? These fish are straight savaging this chatterbait. I mean, that one was the hardest hit out of all of them. Looks like I threw the stinger hook on the black and blue chatterbait, and the bait came off here, so we're gonna have to go bare naked with this after we throw a couple with the white there. I'm gonna throw a few more casts here with the white chatterbait, and we're gonna go ahead and try to make our way out here. Let's see if we can try to get one more bass. There you go, fish on. All right, all right. Nice. Stinger hook on a gill there, guys. Took 2 cranks and we got that little guy right there. All right. Let's get that out of the face. You can see the stinger right there. See it? But boom. About 1.5 pounds is what we got going on here. But we'll get that fish on its way. She's gone. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 2 houses down. The folks are out there, I think. If they are, I'm gonna talk to them real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can cast that shoreline over there and see if we can try to get one more fish. It doesn't look like anybody's outside right now. It's not to say that somebody won't pop out, but we'll jump on the shoreline. If they say something to us, we'll walk away. Since I lost the swim bait on the black and blue chatterbait, I'm gonna get a black and blue bandito bug, and I'm gonna put that on there to give this thing a little bit more weight so it's down in the water column, because it's floating towards the top when I'm using it this way. There's a hit right there. Big hit. Oh, the persistence paid off, guys. We've got a donkey, a big fat green bean bag on the end of the line. There it is. There it is. Big fat green bean bag. It is giant, guys. Giant. There it is. It's one eye. It's one eye. That's the one that took my rod. Holy crap. There's the payback. Gotcha. There is the giant of the day, the big fat green bean bag. All right. Yes. Wow, our first time ever over in this corner, we smack a giant. That definitely looks like a 5-pounder, guys. If it's anything over than that, man, I'll be ecstatic beyond all belief. And of course, our scale is not working right now. No. Our scale is not working. This sucks, guys. Oh, here we go. We got her. Woo! All right, man. That would have been horrible if we couldn't weigh this fish. Let's get her in a safe place to clamp onto. And let's see what this beauty weighs. Wow. No way that's 4 pounds, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, I thought it was way heavier than that. Let me try it one more time, because again, we did have an issue with the scale here. 4 pounds, 9 ounces. We're just short of a 5-pounder. What an absolute savage fish we caught right here. Good old one eye, guys. That's total redemption. Let's go ahead and aerate her and get her on her way. Wow. Thank you, one eye. I'm gonna get wet because I don't care. All right. Wow, all that time in this hot sun, and we got an absolute beast. All of that time out there in this oppressive heat. Wow, at least 4 to 5 hours, 2 heartbreaking losses off of our baits. Once I put that stinger on, man, I was able to keep the fish on, and a few hours later, I was able to get my final redemption after a whole year. I'm still salty about losing that rod because it's still in that pond right there, but we got one eye, guys. Sweet redemption, man. What a way to end the episode out, man. I really hope you enjoyed all of that fishing I put in there, because I put the time in. I was grinding really hard on this episode because it was quite stifling out here. I'm quite parched right now. But hopefully you guys are out there having a great time catching some good looking fish like I caught today.
like, subscribe, push that notification bell. Give us a big fat thumbs up if you like this episode. Help us out in the suggested videos. Of course, guys, drop a comment below, and please jump on our Instagram at 302 Fishing without a G, 302 Fishing. Have a great weekend. Catch your big fat green bean bags, and as always, fish on.